Good morning, folks. Wow, beautiful day today. It is plus 17 here already in Fort McMurray. It's almost 12 o'clock in the day, and it's supposed to get up to a high of 20 today. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. It's got a little bit of a breeze to it. Oh, really nice, really, really nice. You see the leaves are coming on the trees. So as I was saying, a little bit of a breeze. Well, since Fort McMurray wildfire, a lot of our trees have were burnt surrounding the city, and that has caused us to have higher winds. So even in the summertime, when you're at plus 35 or whatever, you still got a wind, which is nice because it keeps things a little bit cooler, more bearable. Here in Alberta, we have what's known as a dry heat. It's not moist like it's not like the East Coast. The East Coast, and probably even on the West Coast, it's more damper, but here it's very dry. And if you're new to the area and you ever come here, a lot of times you can end up with rashes and a sore throat and cold sores, and a lot of it is from that dry heat. Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful evening out today. Again, plus 20. Wow. I would like to be going out of town this weekend, but I can't. Sorry about the cracked people in my windshield. It ticks me off. I really do. You put your car in for service and you get it back and you get, or you re-go in and then you get a crack in your windshield. Ooh, that sun is really bright too. You can't see anything. We're on Wolverine Drive. Supposed to go into Ermine. The people always gotta park on the streets. Oh my God. No room to drive. If there was another car coming, you wouldn't be able to go. Because look at this one. Same thing. I actually think parking on the street should be illegal. I really do. Too many cars. I mean, especially in the newer places. Oh my God. Like, you know, it's like trying to maneuver through a cow path. Cars on both sides of the roads. You got driveways, park in the driveways. I mean, I can understand someone comes to visit, but these aren't all the time here. There's people that got so many vehicles and they park on the streets, and some of them don't even park in their driveways. They just rather park on the street. It's crazy. Like, you can't tell me. Like, look at all this. The whole row here. People parked on the street. It's nuts. Back on Wolverine. Oh, that sun is bright. Don't blame me. There's no room. And of course, it's probably baseball season again now, right? Yeah, no doubt. This is what's happening. So all the schools, they have baseball diamonds and whatever. And it's all over the city. And everyone parks on the street. Clobbering up everything. I think when you build these ball diamonds and stuff like that, they should have a parking place available for people instead of using the street parking. Same down our way. You go right up the side of her. The same way over when, you know, there's a hockey game over at the Casman Center or the whatever center they call it, the Thickwood Arena. And you got a big parking lot, but not enough. And everyone is usually lined up on the streets. You can hardly park, you can hardly get around. It's crazy. I can tell you one thing about Fort McMurray that I don't like. City planners. You need your heads examined. More ways than one. I'm sure it's like it everywhere. I know in Edmonton it's the same way, because you go down there and you're in a shopping mall and you got or in a shopping center and you got all these trees planted, shrubs and stuff like that in the parking lot, and you can't see your way around. Like, you're trying to see out to see who's coming and you can hardly see it because the shrubs are in the way, blocking people's views. Like, I don't know where these people get their brains. I guess out of a Cracker Jack box. You live in the middle here of nowhere, up in the woods, and you gotta squish everything together. Yeah. I don't really like city life. I actually can't stand it. Four more years, I'm hoping. Hopefully, maybe sooner. Anyway, folks, thanks for driving along with me as I'm sputtering again today. Sputtering. Giving my daily rant, you know. It's all good. It's a beautiful evening though, eh? Beautiful. So anyway, folks, thanks for driving along with me, and I hope everyone has a wonderful and great day today, wherever you are from, and I hope that you got to spend some time with your parents if you can. And like I say every day, love your spouses. Come on now. You know, we're all human. Forgive one another if they've done anything wrong to you. We're all humans and we all make mistakes. And I got some guy following me. Every move I'm making, he's following me. Oh, he's going. Yeah. Forgive one another. Love each other. Breathe and be happy. And you know, I see there's something I have to say. I have to stop and say it. I don't know how many people are ever on Facebook. Okay? Now, they have this part of Facebook that's called Facebook dating. And I'm going to tell you, it gets a lot of jokers on there, or a lot of people that's just in something wrong. Now, I have to say, I'm divorced, as many of you have heard me say, not by my own choice. Long story, but not by my own choice. But I mean, like everyone, I mean, who really wants to really ever be alone in your life? Like, you know, you want to have that special someone with you, it's not easy being alone. And I'm not just talking about in the financial realm. I'm talking about, you know, you come home after a long day of work, you want to have someone to talk to and stuff like that. And when you're by yourself, it's really hard. You know, you don't have someone. And I mean, my daughter lives with me, yeah, but you know, she has her thing that she does. And when you're sitting home sometimes and just you and the TV, it gets pretty monotonous sometimes. But the real joke of it that I find, and you see this, I mean, if you don't have a lot of friends, how are you supposed to meet people today? I'm not a person that goes to the bar or anything like that. And I really do not have a wide circle of friends. I mean, I have friends, but they're all in different parts of Alberta or the rest of Canada. And like people that I was really close friends with here in Fort McMurray, well, they have since moved on to other places here in Alberta. And you know, it's because Fort McMurray is a kind of a town where you come here to go to work, and then when you reach a certain age, well, then you retire out of it, or some people stay, but the majority of the people have left. So, I mean, people that you grew up with, you know, well, then all of a sudden they're no longer there, and you're like a stick in the mud sometimes, right? But I'm gonna tell you. So, you look to me, you look to like Facebook dating. Facebook dating, I gotta tell you, people, they say, oh, they met someone on there, and you know, and I don't get it. I really don't get it. Because they have this thing here where it says friendships, looking for friendships, looking for this, looking for that. Well, I seen one there today. Oh my world. A man and a woman looking for friendship. And I'm going to tell you, I have talked to guys who all of a sudden have said, well, really what I'm looking for is a third in a relationship. And I'm like, you're looking for what? Well, they want to bring another person into that relationship. And I'm like, get the freak out of here. Like, no way in heck is that ever going to be me. Like, you know. So I'm going to address this. I'm going to tell you, if you're out there and you're thinking you want to spruce up your relationship, adding a third person or a fourth is not the way to go. I'm going to tell you, what you need to do is you need to honor God and kneel on your knees and pray and ask Him to help you in your marriage, wherever, in your marriage relationship. Because adding another person, that's just cause for destroying your life and your marriage. Like, don't go there. That's just a trick of the enemy. There's nothing good gonna come out of that. I mean, puke, 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 puke. I'm sorry, but it's, no, actually, I'm not even sorry. Because I think it's utterly disgusting that anyone would even want to do that. You know? To each their own, yeah, fine. But you can never go back from that. You'll never ever go back from it. I mean, there's no more difference than if the man goes out and he cheats or whatever. I think that would be an easier thing to do than all of a sudden it's the two of you, and then you introduce another one, or you introduce another couple, and you're like, so wrong, so wrong, so wrong. I beg of anyone who's ever considering that to not go there get away from it and ask God to help you in your relationship, because He's the only one that can. Do not take the lies of the devil. Don't let it destroy your life. Don't let him. All he comes for is to steal, kill, and destroy. And by putting ideas like that in your head, that's all he wants to do. He wants to destroy your marriage. Don't even bother with it. Anyway, folks, this is Shelley DeLint with Shelley DeLint Media. I wish everyone a wonderful evening. And I pray that God goes with you in all that you do, right? And we'll see you tomorrow, God willing. And please take my advice. Do not go down a path like that. Don't let the enemy destroy your life and destroy your home, because that's all he's out to do. He knows his time is short, folks. So don't go there, okay? And yeah, when it comes to dating apps, I don't know. There's nothing. I don't find anyone out there. I don't think anyone is even serious about a relationship, because it seems like anyone who's out there, they're so afraid that someone else is going to take what they got. I mean, it's not like, you know, when you first meet and you're young and all that, and you got nothing, so you're building a life together. So then when something happens, well, then everyone is so worried about this one's going to take that and that one's going to take that, and you're all, it's just nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty being out there. It's nasty being single. So I'm going to tell you, if you got a marriage, protect it at all costs. Protect your marriage at all costs. Anyway, this is Shelley DeLint with Shelley DeLint Media. Take care, folks, and have a great evening. And God willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.